The moonlight glowed eerily over the Caribbean waters as Captain Jack Sparrow stumbled into a dimly lit tavern on Isla Perdida, a place rumored to be cursed. He had heard whispers of a golden medallion hidden deep within the island that granted its bearer control over the seas. Of course, to Jack, this sounded like a perfectly good reason to get into trouble. As he weaved his way through the drunken crowd, he spotted an old pirate, Blind Pete, hunched over a bottle of rum. Jack pulled up a chair, flashing his signature grin. "Pete, old friend, I hear there's a bit of treasure about, one that sings to me soul." Blind Pete chuckled, his sightless eyes gleaming in the candlelight. "Aye, Sparrow, the medallion of Poseidon. But it's cursed, I tell ye. Any man who takes it without honor shall be hunted by the sea itself." Jack tilted his head, considering. Honor's a tricky thing. Depends on who's telling the tale. He tossed a few gold coins on the table. "Where is it?" Pete leaned in, whispering, "The caves beneath Devil's Reef. But beware, boy, there be things in the dark." By midnight, Jack had convinced Will Turner and a reluctant Gibbs to join him on this perfectly reasonable adventure. The three navigated a stormy shoreline, climbing the jagged rocks leading into the hidden cave system beneath the island. Inside, the walls shimmered with seaweed and glowing blue algae, casting an otherworldly glow. In the center of the cavern, the medallion rested on an ancient stone pedestal, surrounded by swirling water. Jack approached, his boots echoing on the slick stone floor. "Well, this seems easy," he muttered, reaching for the medallion. The second his fingers touched the gold, the entire cavern rumbled. The waters around them began to rise unnaturally, forming the shape of a monstrous sea creature with glowing blue eyes. Gibbs staggered back, cursing. "What in blazes is that?" Will drew his sword, but Jack simply dusted off the medallion and examined it with a pleased smile. "Ah, a guardian. Lovely. But you see," he twirled the medallion in his fingers, "I don't believe in curses." The sea beast roared, lashing out with tentacles made of pure water. Jack dodged, rolling across the slick cavern floor. "Will, distract it! Gibbs, find me an exit!" Will leapt forward, sword flashing, slashing at the water tentacles as they reformed instantly. "It's made of the ocean, Jack. You can't fight water," Jack smirked. "Good thing I've always been more of a run sort of fellow." Spotting a narrow crevice leading out to the open sea, he grabbed the medallion and bolted. The beast roared, shaking the entire cave, sending waves crashing into the walls. The three barely made it through the opening before a massive wave hurled them into the ocean. They surfaced, gasping, only to see the Black Pearl waiting offshore, manned by Anna Moria, who had clearly lost another bet in agreeing to pick them up. Jack climbed aboard, wringing water from his coat. "That went well," Gibbs panted. "We nearly died." Jack held up the golden medallion, winking. "A small price for greatness, mate." Just then, the ocean around the pearl began to stir, forming into the shape of something still watching, still waiting. Will turned to Jack, eyes narrowing. "Tell me again, Jack. You don't believe in curses?" Jack grinned, tucking the medallion into his coat. "Nope, not one bit.